Welcome to Bern in Switzerland, and in particular the curling Ban Almend Bern, and to the 2017 Bern Ladies Cup. This evening we're going to feature Hannah Fleming and her team from Scotland against Corey Christensen and her team from the USA, and they are in the C Road, as you can see, and they're in the last chance saloon to get to the quarterfinals tomorrow morning here. Hannah Fleming's team is Jennifer Dodds at third, Ali Spence at second, and Vicky Wright at lead. Their coach is Nancy Smith. The opponents tonight come from the United States, with skip Corey Christensen, third Sarah Anderson, Taylor Anderson at second, and Jenna Haag leading. And Swisselm is the coach of their team. And we bring you back again to the Bern Curling Club, 8-sheet facility next to the Bern Expo and close to the motorway network, so easily accessible. Perhaps one of the best curling facilities in Europe. 8 sheets of ice maintained by well-known curling ice maker Stefan Rottlesberger. He's done many European and World Championship ice making duties. Well done, Stefan, on their conditions this week. Been great. So this is the Fleming team. Hannah Fleming, originally from Lockerbie in south-west Scotland, and probably ranked number 2 team in Scotland at the moment, behind Eve Muirhead.
Late. It really bothers me. I get bored. Like, we're going to be late to bed. This is a disadvantage.
With me this evening, to add a touch of colour to the whole proceedings, is Armin Harder from Switzerland, Canada, and most importantly of all, from the Curling Champions Tour. Welcome, Armin.
Evening, Richard. Thanks again for being here with the World Curling Television and helping us provide these wonderful pictures with the live channel crew from Sweden. Been really nice so far. 3 more games to go after this one.
Oh, we've had some good matchups here.
Yeah.
And we've managed to get a selection of teams where we've hardly featured anybody twice so far.
We've managed to do that too, not too bad.
Yes.
We have. But you bet you that'll change tomorrow.
And that will change tomorrow when we get to quarters, semis and final.
It's pretty slow.
We did see Hannah Fleming feature early on in the season, back in
I think 85. Top 4? Yep.
Stockholm at the ladies event at the end of September.
7, 8.
She made it all the way to the final.
Eventually losing out to Anna Hasselberg in that final. That was a very good run for them.
Yep.
A tough tournament too. Stockholm.
Hard girls. Yep.
I counted no less than 4 former world champions in this event.
What time you get?
And China also represented, Japan represented, 2 USA teams. One we're featuring here, one we just did. Last draw, Canada. Flaxie, unfortunately, losing out in her bid in the last C game they had.
Okay. I thought so.
So these 2 teams have, my records, they have faced each other. And you'd never guess twice they've faced each other. once in World Junior competitions
Feels like less.
in 2012, where Fleming won, and then once in 2013 at the Universiade Games they faced each other, and Christensen won that game. So this is the first matchup on the tour for these two teams. So it'll be a little difficult to find out who to. Pretty even.
And Hannah Fleming just a year or two older than the Christensen team. Both of them young though, both teams.
Both these teams with 4 wins, 2 losses.
Nice, good job.
I didn't think you were actually too bad away.
Both these teams throughout the tournament have struggled a little bit with the hammer efficiency, and particularly Fleming. Her hammer efficiency in the last 6 games is only around 21%. Christensen is around 47-50%. So.
And for those who don't know what you're talking about, tell us all about hammer efficiency.
Hammer efficiency is trying to score 2 or more points with the hammer.
Ah, right.
So with a 21% hammer efficiency, Fleming really needs to pick that up in this game.
Hammer efficiency. Excellent. We'll look out for it.
And
that one's just caught something, I think.
yeah. Well, certainly died very quickly. They're out there mopping up the ice.
So we're on the 5th draw of the day here in Bern. Quite often with a lot of play on it. There was a refresh done after the 3rd draw. So, but nonetheless, it sometimes gets a little bit slower in the evening after all the pebble has been put on. And
it's also the sheet that's closest to the entrance door, so there's a little high traffic area right at the end of that sheet, so it's easy to pick up something there. Trying to split here. It looks like she's nose hitting it and just kind of exchanging lemons, as Al has been calling them, the yellow rocks. He's been calling them lemons. Not to say that these are bad rocks. They're just the color of yellow.
so just trying to come around this guard. Ali Spence. Just not.
Yeah, it's not a bad shot.
No, not quite finishing right at the end, but that one came about.
Yeah,
came around.
It's
lies in front of the tee line.
three quarters covered. So Christensen is looking for a nose hit again. Just off the nose. Moves it away from the.
So it's supposed to be a 9. Yeah.
Sorry, good up on that.
Fleming having the hammer here. We'll try and get behind that corner guard again.
Line spread it. 8, 9, 8. Close. Stay close. 8. Close. 8. Yep. 7, 8. 8. Yep. Line on. Hard line. Go.
This is looking pretty good. She gets past it.
I lost it.
That really took a turn too.
Okay. Did you think that 6 moves or not really?
I didn't know if
That's
it
fine. No, that's okay.
No,
What?
I shouldn't be playing 7 and 8.
34.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes
Got it.
all the numbers, of course, are telling you about the speed, but sometimes you've got to look at the stone and decide what the speed is.
Forward plus.
Whoa. Whoa.
Forward. Little up.
Whoa. Close. Stay close.
This one's curling a bit now.
Alright.
Right on the beak.
Good pass there. Big pat there. I was like, no, can't leave home. 12.
Okay.
But we.
Okay. I'll be at pulse at 12.
Yeah. Okay.
Jennifer Dodds then. Third player for the Fleming team.
11. 11.
Quiet up.
Close. Yep. Whoa. Yep. Hard. Yep. Whoa, 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 whoa. Alice. Whoa. Yep. Alice. Hard.
Just hoping for the little roll on the inside here.
Yeah, she gets a little bit of a roll.
11 and a half. Still up a bit.
So half covered now, and we can see that nicely here.
Good freeze. Play the run. Play the run. She just draws around.
She'd like to be able to clear
Get to it.
those two redwoods off and open up the middle a little bit, not to get stuck behind that.
You guys like
She just picks it.
or the freeze?
Fleming's just going to go around it again. Maybe bury even better.
I want to go for it. So you just take the net.
I like the run. You just feel it, that's fine.
So looking at the raise, she hit it right on the nose. Both of them would go out.
Yeah, the problem with hitting on the nose is you're actually leaving that guard off front. It'd be best to hit it off just off the right-hand side of the
Roll towards the yellow.
and roll towards the yellow, and you can still get the slash going the other way. That way,
A little bit more difficult to judge, but
It's just that further out that first pedal. But we did sweep it quite a bit.
so our first view of Corey Christensen playing. Not far away, I think.
yeah, didn't either curl enough for her or curl too much. Fleming now certainly serious advantage here with one behind the guard and having last rock in this end.
It's just slightly.
So it's given. Yeah, where did I think that's
So what would you do here? Draw around,
Sure.
hope for another miss,
Yeah,
and then
possible.
draw for 3. If you go to the wing, they hit it, you can only get 2.
That's right. Possibly 3 here, first end. Why not? I mean,
Definitely.
If you
really.
go round it, you've got probably two stones to hit, run in.
there's no risk here.
My first thought was probably split the house, but I don't mind splitting it because you just give a run. You can be close together, so you like stick one of them.
This one going wing. Why? 7, 8.
Yeah.
I guess they're going the other side now, Richard.
13 and a half, 14 is good. Okay. Someone should draw a shot, it's good, Hannah.
Looks like an in-turn draw. Just throw it off to the other side.
Why would you do that with a chance to get 3?
Shouldn't be bad.
Is she worried about setting up a double, a raised double, or But I'd be willing to give that to her in the first end.
Yes.
Have a leg. Go, Carlin, match.
Well, this one's got to stop.
We're 8.
Yep.
T-line would be good. Get it back even further would be nice. Could have been back for a little bit further.
13-6.
And could have been a little wider too, I think.
I did look a wee bit faster.
There is an opportunity to hit and roll behind that stuff on the right.
But I think still a 9.5. Yeah, main thing is we get it. Yeah, 9.5. Just watch it.
So Corey Christensen will come to the other end to throw. Meantime, we can see from this shot that Fleming lies 2. One of them bottled up behind the guards, the other one on the right-hand side. And Fleming, Christensen looking to hit and roll in behind. Don't know how easy it will be to lie first shot, but good chance here for Hannah Fleming to get 2 in the first end.
Pretty nice attempt.
Yeah, nicely played.
Just needed to curl a hair more. Straightforward nose hit here for Fleming.
Need to curl a hair less, I think, in order to get a little bit more rolling behind the cover.
Give you a fraction more. I think we probably
More.
Needed to move a hair more.
It was an out time.
Yeah. Yeah, mine. Yeah.
Were you this?
I played this handle. It
You're
moved
right.
a lot.
Thank you.
I was down late as well though.
It's like inside.
Yeah, 10. Yeah, 10.
I think this is similar.
Yeah, touch more. Don't mind it.
Just came across the face of the shot. So
I'm happy with that
I
hand.
think it's pretty good.
Yeah.
there we are. Hit on the nose for 2 for Hannah Fleming here in the first end.
Yeah, well, we do know Fleming doesn't want to roll in this situation.
Absolutely not.
Or certainly not too far anyways.
Be a good start for her.
9-5. Whoa. 9-5. Yep. Clean.
Well,
Yep.
she makes this. That brings her hammer efficiency in this game to 100%.
Brilliant.
Brilliant.
What was that?
So a great shot there from Hannah Fleming. Simple hit on the nose for 2. And that takes the Fleming team into an early 2-0 lead after one end of play.
Took advantage of there.
I'm not convinced with that number 7, and you're meant to be playing it. So Vicky's going to take.
I wouldn't mind seeing towards the wall.
Yeah, sure. All right, we got this.
What happened that end? We nosed that corner, our own corner, and they drew around. Then we tried to do the run, and it was close to the center. Then we were just kind of
Missed the double.
okay. Just a lot of half shots.
Yes.
Let's clean it up.
Punch nice.
6.
I
think we can go.
So welcome back to end number 2.
Line's good.
Curling Champions Tour coverage in association with World Curling TV. Live from Bern. We are doing 9 games in total this weekend. That's correct, Richard. This is our 6th game. We've got 3 more to go, and they'll all be playoff games, and they'll all be tomorrow. Starting at 8:30 Central European Time. That's the first quarterfinal game.
2. Here's a 2.
Jenna Haag, lead for the US team of Christensen.
Yep, hard. Yep. All the way over, Taylor. Go.
Corner guard established.
That was 14-8. That's
15
like
and a half.
Yep.
Good.
Yeah.
Oh, whistle's a bit here, heavier at the hand.
Okay. 4, 3, 4. Round.
Alice.
We just kind of tear it. Okay, Alice.
Alice.
Really need to swing it.
And so far qualified for the playoffs.
15-2. Yep.
Going through the A group without a loss. Tiransoni and Pats.
That's fine. That's fine.
Two Swiss teams, two top Swiss teams.
Maybe it is moving a bit more then.
Coming out of the B group.
This is kind of
Actual line was going.
Yeah, they were fine. I think.
And also qualified for the playoffs are Moiseva,
so.
European champion, Russian team.
80, 85.
Betty, Bingyu Wang from China, also through to the quarterfinals. So we got 4 more qualifiers to find out tonight. This being one game, we've got
Mine's getting better.
also
Yes.
Where?
Roach versus Manny, USA Swiss team.
Hard, Taylor. Hard.
We have Muirhead versus Sigvardsson
Go, 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 go.
going on, sheet 4, and we have the Japanese team Koana versus Verona from Sweden. So those are the 4 matchups that will provide us the quarterfinal games for tomorrow. Winners of those games.
You got it all. No. Think this.
Yeah, okay. 10.
Go 10.
Yep.
Okay, nice and positive.
Touchdown.
Well. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Hard.
And it looks like she's on the guard. Yes, she is. So any kind of
Board. Yep.
take away anything she's been trying to set up here.
Gotta go. Yep. Yes.
This is curling hard.
Yep. Whoa, whoa.
And she's on that top one. Yeah, she wanted to keep that shooter in play.
That's it. Nancy. So okay. Nose. Okay. 10.
So she's asking for a nose hit. That'll remove the back red one. And she'd like to stay directly in front of her, that other red one with the shooter.
10. Yeah. Whoa. Whoa. Yep. 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 Yep.
Change the call there, way down. And just stays as a biter on the outside. Not a bad call. Opens up that a bit.
Do not want to throw 4. It's maybe slow.
Yeah. Keep us before.
Certainly taking the play away from the middle now, as we can see.
This really moved.
Just so you know, so it's like.
Hannah, this is 4. It might just move a wee bit. Because last time we were hitting and rolling to roll out and it just dived in. So 10.
Touch up.
9.
Full control.
Jennifer Dodds then.
Stay close. Yep.
Our first stone here.
Yeah. Go, go, Alice. Go, 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 go.
Wanting the hit and roll to lie 2, but just failing with that.
Is
We
it?
can move it.
10.
Or was it 10?
Just a little, seemed a little late on the call.
Yeah.
Sweep.
Yeah, I think that cuts
They
definitely.
did.
That's
I don't know. It's that line.
Okay.
Now she's going for a hit here. She could maybe hit and roll behind. Christensen could also push this back to the back of the house, lay in front of it.
10. Yep. Whoa. Where's 9-5? Whoa. What kind of weight? 9-5. Whoa.
Well, it's not getting the roll to the inside or the outside. Roll back to the inside.
Was 10.
You are 10 last time.
It was 10. Okay. Yep, yep.
9.5.
Yep. Yep. Clean. Just clean.
Up a bit.
Whoa. Whoa.
Up a lot.
So the end pretty open,
Good. 9-7.
Okay.
Okay.
and I think heading for a blank end unless something
Definitely caught.
happens like a miss.
Jumped horribly.
Uh-huh. Do you want me to keep it or do you want Alice to have it or?
Can half patch.
So she wants 9-5 again?
Yeah.
Whoa, whoa. Whoa.
9-5?
I got a 10.
Hit and run out then from Sarah Anderson.
Either or.
Take it like that.
There.
I was kind of thinking the other one.
I think with the red.
Okay. Yeah, because even if we rub off, we can
I
roll
know it's
in.
closer then, but
It's hard to get round those, isn't it? It's
14. Hannah's last 13 and a half, wasn't it? Or 30.
Yeah.
Maybe the other way actually.
Yellow get more buried round than the red.
Jen, maybe go that way. Just go that way.
13 and a half, 14.
About that?
Yeah, I think so. I think 14 is pretty good.
Yeah.
A wee touch more.
Well, this one needs to stop. Is it going to? Well, it does. Lying in the back.
13 and a half, 14 is good. That's fine.
10. You think no? Okay.
Huh?
10.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
So the first of Corey Christensen's 2 stones here in the second end. Fleming leading 2-0. And it's looking most unlikely that the US team will get their 2 back here. Take a miss from Hannah Fleming with her last stone.
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
Doesn't look like moves that big here.
No.
This is my straight side, so.
Okay.
We better.
Fleming will want to hit this and stick it there, and then hope that
You bring the weight down to 11.
Christensen will
You play 10 and a half
not
there, so
be able to
play
clear
10
it.
and a half. So 11 will be fine in that line, Hannah. If you want to fill it.
I'll just play 11. Play 11. 11. Yeah, she played 10-8. She's a touch more. Nah. So we touch less.
So last stone of the end for Hannah Fleming. One more remaining for Christensen here in the second end, and the Fleming team leading 2-0.
Yep. 11.
8 ends of play, of course. Or I guess at this stage you could have a submission after 6 if it was all going wrong.
Okay, good. 11.
On target for Hannah.
Go with that. Poor Fleming.
Now Christensen will want to
Is that down at all?
11-2.
hit and roll out to keep the last stone advantage going into end number 3. She wasn't able to make much of getting 2 points here, so
That red one that's on the other side, top of the house there, is not biting. At least we don't think it's biting.
no, it's
And
not.
doesn't seem to be anybody else thinking that it's biting, and we see enough white space between that. So just a peel attempt here.
8. Yep. Oh.
Blank goes end.
Oh. Yeah. Yep. 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 Hard. Yep. You're in.
And well executed.
Blank.
Blank end. Christensen maintains the hammer going into the 3.
Nice job.
Fleming maintains a 2-0 lead after 2 ends of play. We're live here with the
Yeah. Half shot.
International Burner Diamond Cup,
Communication, I think, is like really fine.
and we'll continue with the third end shortly.
Vicky, you just want to keep 7 and 8,
Yeah.
or what do you want to do?
No, I'm happy.
Like that. A lot sturdy going towards the wall. Yeah. Yeah, she poured out 10-6 on hers.
Yeah.
And it curled, you know, like this to center. And then they threw 11-4
4 or something.
and it curled like that much. So it's really not moving. Just extra ice going there to him. Yeah, because your corner guard and beating the edge.
I think that's there.
Yeah. 7. I haven't really been down this side. The line's good. Nice line. Whoa. Easy, easy.
So
13-9.
the third end
Yeah. Close. Setting down on you.
kicks off with the
Stop.
lead
That's
of
good, Vic.
Hannah
Okay,
Fleming.
is that one that we think?
Both these teams have been fairly successful.
Okay.
Are having a fairly good season. Christensen winning the St. Paul Cash Spiel and 3 third places in events. Another qualifier.
2-3.
And
Mine's okay. Taylor's
Fleming
not.
has
2.
been
2. Yep. Go Tay.
has got a number of second places on the tour this year.
Right here. Take a look.
Second place in the Stockholm Ladies Cup and second place in the Red Deer Curling Classic. Qinghao, China Women's International, second place, and a third place in CCT Women's Masters in Basel. So that kind of puts on the order of merit the international
13-9.
world team ranking. Hannah Fleming at 23rd place and Corey Christensen on 34th place. So from that perspective, they're fairly equally matched.
Line. 2. 2-3. 10. Nice if anyone. No Jen. No Jen. Good are we? 2-3. Whoa. Needs to
Whoa,
stop.
poor Carl.
Whoa.
That's good,
Vicky.
Vicky.
Nice
Right.
weight. 15-8. Okay. Hi. Here. Yeah.
So nice setup there for Fleming on the 4-foot center guard.
6, 7. Go, Taylor.
Christensen like to come down and freeze to that one in the 4-foot.
7, 8.
Needs to curl quite a bit more. Looks like it's a little bit long. And now they're calling to go behind it. They might have reacted a little bit too late. You see how important the communications is with the sweepers. I think they might have been able to communicate a little earlier to the skip that it was too long.
Hannah, just watch this.
Skip might have been able to react a little earlier.
We're good, wait, you're 10.
Felt like more. Felt like a lot more.
Yeah, touch up.
Maybe touch up. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Roll.
Stay cool.
No, 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 no.
Or nosing.
Yeah. No, should have rolled that. Sorry. Sorry.
Hey, Alice, that's fine.
Are we up, Hannah?
9-7.
We're bad, Alice. 9-7.
Well, there seems to be a double there.
Little double?
I like the double.
What do you like? The double? Nah, I don't like that.
Might not be able to move,
Should just do this or
take both of them out, but should certainly be able to move them off the center.
The double. I think I like that. Okay, 4.
Front end seems to want to play something else. If you hit that
Board. All right.
with the,
Okay.
you hit that red one on the right hand side, roll over and you push that one out from behind the center guard, maybe stay there yourself.
Board press.
Whoa.
Is that where you aim it? At the skip's foot? Don't like the call.
Yes. I think that's probably the shot to have a go at anyway. You want to dislodge the one from behind that guard.
Yeah, she's gonna roll the other way. It's okay, but it still leaves that one in the 4-foot. That was a bit of the problem. Nice shot. That's what they called.
I know, I don't mind it.
So we can see now the stone of the 4-foot's fairly well protected. You probably get it on the out turn coming down from right to left.
Don't mind that.
I like it.
Yeah. They go this way anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Normal.
It's up to you.
No, I like normal.
Go normal.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, if we get the wee roll in the centre, it's totally fine now.
This side of nose.
She's trying the straight run back here or just opening it up. Either one.
Just peel it. Yep. Yeah.
Fine.
Just opening it up.
That's fine.
Now, we'll be able to see if that out turn works. Getting at it now.
Yep. Hack. Board. No board. Take.
Was that weight good for board? It's a little up, but it's fine.
Yeah. It was close. Board. Yes. Board. Yep.
So having to sweep this quite vigorously to make sure it gets past the guard. Is it going to make it?
Just barely. Well swept.
Do you not like that call?
11. This will really move.
Fleming will want to
Maybe keep this one at 10. 10. Yeah.
hit and roll behind that.
Okay, 10.
Yeah.
Whoa.
9.5.
9.
Stay close.
9.5.
Yep. No. Whoa.
9.5.
Well, she's not going to get to the inside of it. Hit it on the outside and roll away.
Okay.
Oh, that was a poor one.
Slow, remember.
Well, she was talking about that rock possibly moving too much, or she overcompensated.
It's quite heavy for it.
Yep.
Just throw it. Hit the
Lot
broom
to be
and
said for
throw it.
that.
Too much thinking is not good either. Now this she's going to the wings here. This center guard is a bit of a problem. I'm wondering why not go behind it
4, 5.
as opposed to leaving it
Gotta go.
open.
Where? Gotta go. 4, 5, 4.
Mine's good, all you. 5, 6.
If they leave this too high or whatever, Fleming's got an opportunity to hit and roll behind eventually
Yeah.
instead of going behind it.
Hard, guys. Hard. Come on, dude. Here.
That's not in a good spot.
Go.
Well, it had to be in.
I had to be in anyways, but it would, even if it was in, it wouldn't have been in a great spot.
Sorry. You guys get like a 20?
10.
That needed to be in.
Hey, I think we've been into out. So 10 and a half maybe better.
Don't mind. I'm quite happy for you to leave it 10, but so if you'd rather play 10 and a half, go for
I
it.
don't mind. I'm happy either or.
So Jennifer Dodd now playing her
That's nice.
Slice and last.
11.
second stone here.
Go. High for roll. Hard. Yep, hard.
He's going for the takeout. This one's curling like mad though.
Hard for the piece.
Just gets a piece of it.
Go.
That'll stick around.
11-2.
Yeah.
Huh? 11-2. Okay.
Yeah.
11-2 sounds a little bit slow for a takeout.
Yes.
Okay,
Yep.
Oral.
Yep. Just to hear more. You got it.
She's really ignoring that center guard, Richard.
Yes, bizarrely. I don't understand why.
Better wait. 7, 8.
7.
8.
7.
8. 8, 9.
8.
Mine's fine.
This has got to slow down. It's got to curl too.
8.
Well, it's starting to curl now.
Go.
Yep. Nice shot. That's what she called.
Good adjustments there.
Good there, Sarah.
Now Fleming can take out that guard
3 quarters
if
at
they
least.
if they can get at that directly.
That's quite good.
But she could over curl, take that guard out, and still roll behind the center guard.
Yeah, 3
So
quarters.
there's a couple of options for Fleming to get out of this end.
Matt, clear. Oh, you're playing 11.
Yep,
As
two
long as,
options here
that's,
anyway.
as long as that center guard is still up there.
You can always come off that.
Yeah, it seems like theirs curled nicely. Yeah.
I've been given about that.
Hit and roll off that one though. We'll put her behind the tee line.
Wish we were on our 15.
All right.
Don't mind that. I don't mind that.
Yeah. Can always roll off the top.
Yeah.
Try and get
Yeah.
So she's going for the shot in the white 8-foot circle.
Very good weight.
Yep.
11.
Well, they're on. The sweepers were on it. Really close to the guard. Oh, well, I think they were going for the guard rather than the shot, Armin.
Okay.
Needed to let it curl a little more though.
Yeah, it'd be nice to roll at 12.
10.
Yeah, you got it. How have they been running here?
I hope she's trying to roll behind the guard now.
4. They've been running pretty straight here.
She doesn't want
Like normal.
to hit it on the nose, I wouldn't think. 2 rocks to come here for the American team. Sitting 2 in the house.
10?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, of course.
So a definite chance to hit and roll behind the guard with this one.
I don't know if she's playing for that though, Richard. She might just be playing the nose hit. Didn't quite get the call. They called it right away. And they're sweeping it for the nose, Richard.
Good. Nice job.
Well, shot made.
Yeah.
And the Christensen team lie 3.
What time did you get on hers?
And they do have last stone advantage, so
We could go the same way we went with yours.
plenty of trouble for Hannah Fleming at this end.
She desperately needs the roll, though.
You played 11.
Yeah.
It was like here.
I'm so glad I put these trousers on
I don't mind.
in the webcast game. Because the other ones would have fallen down by now. Oh, I wouldn't be able to say.
Green red.
So we're playing.
11.
11.
Yeah. Just the flop behind the centre. Wait, it was good the last time. Same again.
Maybe a touch less for this handle.
That was good.
So important shot here in the third end for Hannah Fleming. She has to get the roll from the sweeping and calling. It sounds like it's over curling. Certainly is. In fact, she might even have missed it altogether.
No.
She's going to get a piece of it, but no roll.
Just a wee bit down.
So with that shot, it
Second
allows
shot.
Corey Christensen a straight hit for 3 here to go into a lead.
That was an interesting way to play the end with that center guard being up there, but
Same thing.
pretty straight open shot here for 3. So
10? Alright.
So Corey Christensen then last stone in the third end. Just waiting for it to curl, and it will. He's got a piece of the shot. Hits and sticks. And with that, she gathers a 3-point end onto her scoreline, and will now lead 3 shots to 2 after 3 ends of play here.
Both in.
Top 4 and then tight.
Yeah.
Yeah. Only upper 1. Yeah, I like it. We'll be, it seemed like it was slowing down a bit there on the draws. It's a little straighter.
Yeah, they seem to be holding a lot better.
Yeah. We did
Play
that.
11. I think we could play 11s all across now.
Probably.
Yeah,
I would say so.
Yeah.
One didn't move.
No.
Straight enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah, wee bit tangled.
Oh, she's blasting.
Let's get duct tape out. I was like, where is she going to put that? And then I was like, what are you
I've
doing?
done that once,
You
so
think
it's
that
never
make
good.
it worse?
No, well,
With
just
it rubbing, like with the
But
blues.
it's smooth though.
Is that a tape?
But
I
maybe
just saw
the
the
rubbing
skin
into
like
the
Hell's
skin.
take off. Hell's take off. Look at that.
Right?
Yeah. Just make the first one good.
Yeah. Yep. You got it. You got it. There's a little bit straighter side here. No. Oh, I got it wrong. Sorry.
So,
I think a 4-0. 4-0.
Back are underway here with the 4th
Added
end
quite a bit.
from the
Where? 6.
Bern curling
Mine's good.
Almond here in the exhibition grounds.
Read here. Take a look. 7.
Hockey game on tonight. I don't know if you noticed. There's a
8.
lot of people in the club and the restaurant tonight.
You want to further back? No.
Ready to go see Bern Hockey Club play. One of the biggest stadiums in Europe, 18,000 seats. And it's usually pretty full.
Is the Bern hockey team a good one this year?
They're leading right now.
Please threw it back.
It's not always the case, but it certainly is at the moment.
Like really
1, 2, really hard. Oh, sorry.
Defending champions too last year, I think.
Line's fine. Keep it going, Alice. Line's fine.
And the forerunner of that building was used for a couple of world championships
It
over the years.
was, yeah.
18 and a half.
World curling championship, that is.
The last one was in '97, I believe.
And it was a good one, I recall.
Yeah.
Do you like that, Flo?
Very, very good
It
games.
was Pay Lindholm won that against Randy Kapp in the final. Is that possible? What a memory, eh?
Were you there?
I was there.
2. Set it up, Sarah.
That was actually a very good, very well organized event. It was really good. Good crowds too.
And the previous time it had the biggest audience of in a curling world championship game.
Now you're going back to the 70s. I think 79 with the
Yep. Sarah, yep.
Tonight,
Uptinger brothers. I don't know who they lose the final to. Were you there?
I wasn't. No.
You'd already retired from curling by then.
Well,
Who did? Was it Norway they lost to in the final?
Christian Sorum.
Sodom, I think. Yeah.
No, he won in the year before.
11.
78, did he not? No, maybe he didn't.
Too far back. But if you're really interested, the worldcurling.org website has a wonderful historical page set up, and it goes way back to all your historical results from all the world championships, European championships, and everything. It's really worth checking into.
Up, board. Board up. Whoa, little up. Whoa, no. Up.
Slowing down a little.
I think it's under historical results.
I'm 14.
I think 14 now.
So nice corner guard there for, can't remove that center guard yet, but Fleming can certainly go around the corner guard.
8, 9. 8.
You're right, Armin. It was indeed Norway who won in 1979 here in Bern.
Got memory like a steel trap.
7.
Oh, let it curl.
8.
14-3. Give it. Go back, go back, go back.
Perfect. Really need to curl it. Perfect. Hard.
Good out.
Good effort.
And the Bee Gees were #1 on the music charts that year. Saturday Night Fever,
Just feel.
something like that.
I have almost
Nice
all
draw.
of the core.
Okay. That's a ton of ice. Say it again.
Say the core. I almost have all of it. I think just feel. You can jam it. Yes! 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 Okay.
Well, that long guard is gone now. And now Fleming, this is almost the same situation we had the last end. Christensen split the rings. Fleming is now opting to go behind the center guard. go and they stopped sweeping, it looked like.
Sorry, sit down on you again. Huh? I just sort of took a turn.
It looked like it was looking like a very nice shot.
Yeah.
You're like, "Hey, what happened there? It really died."
This is sideways.
Got 14-1.
I actually thought it picked because it curled
3
so much.
seconds, that's
It is 6, it's meant to move,
I
but
know,
it
not
didn't,
that much.
hasn't moved on hits and it didn't move.
Christensen will need to be careful. She can't get too far on the inside of this rock. Get a little jam on the back on her own.
9-5!
There's still room for a roll, but
9.
can't roll too much. Well, this is looking wider than narrow. And hits it on the nose. And Fleming could double those out by rolling over behind the center guard.
11.
I think 11's okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Not overly concerned about that, though.
That should be okay, though. Okay, 11.
So what's the 11 all about?
Is that the speed of the hog-to-hog takeout weight that you're throwing? That's fairly quiet weight.
So I wasn't too for that.
A little slower, obviously.
Well, whatever number it was supposed to be there, it didn't work.
Well, I'm not so sure she hit that number
No.
because it didn't curl enough and stayed out.
10! Yeah! Yeah!
Just trying to get, it's pretty important that the team gets a standardization with their takeout weights, that they're not all over the charts. Everybody throws the same weight for the same situation. There's a nice roll behind the corner guard. Or center guard, sorry.
Really nice sweep, guys.
Christensen
sorry.
now set up to steal, possibly.
Good sweep calling that right out of my hand. Really hot.
Alright, we come round, but we want to score,
to run.
so. Oh, yeah, I like that.
I like that.
That was my
Yeah.
fault. Open it up as long as it's like easy.
Okay.
Score for 1.
Go on, over there. Okay, here.
Help!
Heel!
Close.
Back one.
Roll it back, roll it.
That one, Hannah, back one.
Well, she caught the guard away, but
she just went past both of them very,
Thanks.
missed both the other yellow stones.
not by much.
Good enough time. Not good.
This chat. I like this turn. Yeah. I'm just trying to think of the doubles, by the way.
Huh?
Or I'm just trying to think of
What do you like?
4 rocks in a
I
row.
like the tap because I think it's straight on this side, right?
Here. I'm gonna run this back since we're going to that one, right? It's on that side. Well, if we, I guess this way it's still, this one's gonna run into here.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
she can.
Okay.
Okay.
What? Okay.
So down to skip stones here in the fourth end.
She said top 4. Does that mean she's trying to draw around the 1 and the 12 foot? Okay. Certainly looks from the ice and the handle and the weight call.
Mine's good. You got roll. You got lots of roll. Mine's good. 5. Right here, guys.
5.
Where? 6. Room. Room. Where?
6, 7. 5.
Top 4. Room. Top 4. Only line. Only line. Go, Jenna. Oh, not too deep.
Finishing hard now.
Oh.
Nice job.
Not a bad shot.
Good throw.
Bad, but I think it could be
I was saying only line.
seen, all of it could be seen from the other end for Hannah Fleming, although she's going for the front one.
Normal.
We could give
Yep.
the name. Fiona Bailey. The neighbour who's feeling jailed. Double.
Normal.
Yeah. High knees. Yep.
Okay.
So Fleming's first stone here then in the fourth end.
Normal.
Plus. Yeah. Hard.
Trying to make the double take out. Think she may have overcurled a bit.
Roll it.
She has.
Okay.
Didn't roll in a bad spot though. Sitting second shot.
That's why we're second.
Well, if you weren't to make the double, that'd be the next best thing, I guess. Roll in front of the opponent's stones, making it a little more difficult for them to remove it and keep their shooter in play.
Anywhere as a double, because it's double for two.
Right.
You just peel it out. Yeah. I like peeling it out, of course. Don't need to get fancy with it.
Good idea, Jenna. I like that one.
Yeah, I guess that's fine. Like a 9.
Oh, she's out counting the back yellow one too, so she's sitting second. Well, this is Christensen will like to bring that back one back into play. Would like to sit 3 and force Fleming into a tough shot for 1.
Probably play a controlled weight on the front one. Just send it out to the left as we look at it. Roll the shooter over into the open space on the right.
9.
That would be the easier way of doing it.
Little less, Sarah.
But the first priority is to get it out and cause no damage.
They put it back where it was. You got it.
So this is the last stone for the Christensen team. Trying to take this out. Whatever she does, not jam it on the back stone. Well, she's played it about as well as she could. Is she going to stick around for 3? She is.
Well, it was a force. Well,
Doesn't matter that much whether it was 2 or 3,
well, there was
unless there's a
there
miss
was
here.
a double clearing possibility if that rolls out, I suppose, but that's certainly been negated. Well, she is clearly forced to 1.
11.
Hannah Fleming now needing a hit on the nose here against 3 for a single point, forced into this situation. If she makes the shot, she'll tie the game up at 3-3.
We're down.
Yep. Yep.
You know, they're calling it working it hard. Can't roll out. Oh, this is going to roll out. Oh, she might get lucky here.
I think a good hand. Maybe not 1.
Steal a 1, I think.
Yeah, 1 yellow.
Well, yeah.
Oh,
Good end.
Oh, is it? Oh, we got 1. Good.
So with that mishap by Hannah Fleming there, the Christensen team
Yeah.
score another point and grab a 4-2 advantage after 4 ends here in the Bern Ladies Cup Last Chance Saloon Games.
last chance saloon, Richard.
There's nothing. That's fine. Cool.
That's fine.
Just see where it goes then.
Yep.
Cool.
Right. Let's get you here.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
Cool. Get the stitch.
Same. On the right hand side, you put it into it.
No way.
Oh, okay.
Why are you shooting here then? You're obviously not shooting hard enough to get a stitch. I'm just doing it.
What?
Just. Sorry. Alright. Alright. You got this, Jenna.
So Jenna Haag starts the next end for Corey Christensen's foursome, who are now 4-2 ahead.
We're gonna go top 12 anyway, wasn't it?
And with a 2-shot lead, quite keen to
Slowing down a bit there.
place their stones in the front of the house.
That's there.
Corner guard asked for from the Fleming, from Hannah Fleming.
1, 2, 2.
Struggling to get this one over the hog line.
Okay.
Let's just hold it. Yeah.
That's a long guard.
I got a 407.
Jenna Haag then, her second stone.
8, 9, 7, 8, 9. Got plenty of room. 9, 8. Slowing down. 8. It's coming down. Right here. Right here. Yep. Close it.
Trying to draw behind the first one.
Yep. Yep.
Finished just in front of the tee.
Great throw, Jenna.
Oh, nicely played. Good shot. 2 good shots from Jenna Haag in this 5th end.
Really nice.
Okay. Hey, this is a good one. Leave it higher line. 2. Yeah, real hard then. Really hard. 2. Really need to go, Alice. Get it past. Really need to go to get it past. It's pretty much level-ish.
Well, that was a struggle.
Perfect.
I genuinely think that's flying.
Yo. Let's go, Taylor. You got this. Okay.
So Christensen stepping forward to hold the brush for her teammate to try and move both these stones out of play.
Whoa! No! No. Hey. Hannah, I'll throw this one, just watch.
Did she say my whole talk's work?
She said, was it 18 or something?
Okay.
I was thinking 16. Yeah.
Yep, should be close.
So Ali Spence at second
One.
for
Yeah.
Line,
Fleming
Julia.
team.
1, 2. Just one. If you can get it by, that's good.
Persevering with this corner guard strategy on the right hand side as you look at it from the
Line's really good.
player's
Got it. Go,
point.
go, go.
Come on, Jen.
Hard, girls. It's good.
Keep it moving.
Good. Go, go, go. Hard.
That's good.
Well
Well
said.
Nice weekend. 16, 7.
To play the same turn.
The Fleming team making heavy weather of this at the moment.
Here we go.
Christensen, no doubt what she wants to do, clear everything out to the front. I think these stones on the right, the guards, are not very dangerous for her. Well, that's one way of reducing the opposition count.
Tight.
So they're just waiting on it,
Yep.
drawing.
50 now.
Better looking weight, but it needs to curl quite a bit to be round behind the guard.
Good way, Alice. Nice.
That's right.
Good. Nice weight.
I don't mind the peel.
Okay.
Grab a little less.
This is not curling
So
towards the
Sarah Anderson will play this shot. Going after the guard.
Back one.
I think she has a small piece of it, enough to remove it. Yep.
No, it's not done.
I don't think it does. Okay. 2, 3.
Yeah.
Just replace that guard.
3, 2. Line only. 2. 2, 3. Just for line. 2.
Right, one up. Whoa.
So watch it doesn't over curl. It's going to come to a stop now.
Nothing. Whoa.
And he's over curling a little bit.
What's that, Hannah?
16.
Okay.
Christensen going straight for the guard.
Well, she's never in any doubt in her shot selection. Corey Christensen.
No, it doesn't waste time, that's for sure. You can see putting those guards on shots that are in the house. It's with this big swing is quite a difficult task. Getting those rocks exactly into place.
Indeed.
Not that easy to do.
We had quite a bit of that in our last game this afternoon. You have to be pretty accurate to get that just in exactly the right spot to block the line properly for the opponent.
2. Nice. Don't think you can harm it, guys. Where are they? Yep.
The line only.
Yep.
2.
Go. Yep. Hard.
Good.
So the guard repositioned by Jennifer Dodds.
I like 10. Oh, board's good too, actually. Let's go board. Okay. Curling a bit off the wall here.
Yeah.
Hey, how much do I have?
A quarter? A little bit more than a quarter.
A little bit more than a quarter. Or just play it safe and go to peel.
I mean, worst thing is you nick this to the center, right?
Yeah. What do you like, Jenna?
I like going for it.
I mean, it'll curl, right?
Yeah.
Are you thinking that or the peel? Yeah.
I like it. Okay, Corey. You got it, Corey.
So long time to make a simple decision, Armin.
Right.
Peeling the guard.
Yes.
I don't have very much of it, Sarah. Let's just throw the peel.
There we go.
Yeah, thought so.
It looks different when you're down on the hack, that's for sure.
Right.
It looks like it's peeking out a little bit when you get down on the hack there. You can't see that at all.
No, because it's the angle further out, so
Yeah.
you won't see any of it. The stone will be blocking everything.
Yeah.
Whoa!
She'll need to get a piece of it for sure. Big curl there. Well played. So in the other CE games, very tight one between Verano and Kana from Japan. It's 3-2. Verano's got the lead there. The Japanese have the hammer. Muirhead Sigfridsson. That's a pretty close game too. Sigfridsson up 3-2 after 5 ends, also with the hammer. Sigfridsson. And then we have Manny and Rott. Manny from Switzerland, Rott USA. And that's all tied up for a piece after 5 ends of play. And
11.
the Americans having the hammer in that end, in the 6th end. So everybody's fighting pretty tough here to get into the last qualifying spot.
That's fine.
Okay. That's fine, Hannah. What was she about me?
Oh, very well played in so far from Fleming and her teammates. Is there a double there?
They persevered to get as far as line 2 like this anyway.
Yeah. Well executed. That double is tough. Nicholas Edin might be able to make that, but not so sure if Corey Christensen can throw it that hard. It looks like they're going for it. Got to throw peel weight at it. Got to throw a lot of weight at it.
Yeah, Cora.
It's got to come across and move that red rock quite a ways. That's a pretty flat double. She needs to hit that outside one fairly full, and that means you lose a lot of energy as you come across. Well, make sure you get at least one though.
Yeah, tough shot to play. It was her last stone of the end, and so now it's a free draw opportunity for Hannah Fleming to get her 2-pointer here. Tie the game back up at 4-4.
Yeah, so it's in my pocket. 14.
Alright, hammer in the evens. Yep.
13-8 side of it though, Hannah. Come on, towers.
Because we can go into a spot.
Yeah.
So Hannah Fleming with the last stone here of the 5th end. Draw shot required from her.
Hey, we're good.
7, 8. 8. Clean. 8, 9. 9. Clean. Clean.
9.
On this one, you okay? Just clean.
Okay.
You're on it. Just clean it.
All right. Good.
Good.
So perfectly played.
Yep.
Draw to the 4-foot from Hannah.
That's good, Hannah.
And it will be a deuce for the Scottish team in this 5th end. So the score now
That's blue fast.
is 4 shots each after 5 ends of play in this last qualifying game for the quarterfinals.
This bit.
Okay.
No, that's out there. It's not really been played on that much. So.
We're going hard for steel.
So we even more surprised maybe.
Good sweep on that. Really good sweep. Slide or release. Slide. It was actually pretty close. I thought we were gonna flash it. Really? Yeah. Well, glad we didn't. Yeah, good sweeping. It's good too. Draw weights like a 4-0. Okay. What did we mess up there? Should we have hit the one in the house?
Wouldn't mind stealing.
Pardon?
Wouldn't mind stealing.
No, I quite like it.
Stealing?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Cool.
And we're back here underway again in the 6th end, all tied up 4 apiece. Christensen, U.S. team with the hammer here in the 6th. This is the 49th running of the International Bern Diamond Cup, Ladies Cup. Long history and tradition. Top events in Europe for the longest time. We're down to C finals here. Already qualified are Wang from China, Pat Switzerland, Tiransoni Switzerland, Mozeva Russia. They're all already waiting for tomorrow morning's quarterfinal games, and 4 more quarterfinalists to be determined after this draw. And all those games are very close. So a couple of long guards up already. Long center guard and a very long corner guard.
3, plenty room.
Tight line.
4,
Alice, stay close. Yep.
line only.
It's pretty hard to hide behind very long guards like that, because with this curl,
4, 5,
it's almost come around the other side if
Top 4. We're going over curl.
with those draws.
There anyway.
And just like this,
That's fine. Yeah, that's fine, Vicky.
almost come out the other side.
14 and a half.
14 and a half.
I don't mind that.
Size hasn't sped up then.
Good draw.
Just freeze. Yeah. Or you could try to play hack at it.
I don't have any.
Guard, that's fine.
That's not bad.
Don't see any of it. Yeah, but it's a high guard, and if you tick the guard, that's okay. Okay. I don't mind this either.
Yeah.
Which
I
one
don't
do you
care.
prefer?
Which one do you guys like?
I like the freeze.
Okay.
This? Yeah. Okay.
What is
Yeah,
that,
we
like
heard the
heavy?
discussion there.
Yeah.
Opting to freeze.
Yep.
With the distance of that guard away from the house, it could have easily come around with a hack weight and removed that one. But
Whoa, line. 6, 8. No, never.
this looks a little wide and heavy.
6. Oh, no.
Wide for sure.
7, 6. 5.
Gotta make sure it gets past the corner guard.
Whoa, Taylor.
Rubs on the corner guard. Sweepers couldn't sweep that for weight.
It's quite wide. Yeah. That ice. I think it's fine.
Round there.
Yeah. That's a nicer way.
Do you think we'll get round there?
I think I'll be giving you
It's
that
pretty
ice,
tight
so we
coming
shouldn't
through
really
there.
be near there, but feel that you do this.
Might be better to draw
Like
with
on
the
top of
intern.
that.
And then if it's heavy, we can just take it right behind.
Yeah. So that it's only top.
Yeah, like that.
It's only top 8. Full 8. So
And that was 14 and a half. You went this way, did
yeah,
you?
14 and a half. Spoiler here. 14.
Even if she draws down to the top, to the face of it,
Yeah.
she's
Yeah.
pretty good spot.
Maybe like 14-2 is probably. Yeah, 14-2 is good.
Big bump.
Loads on that.
For big bump.
8, 9.
9.
9, 10.
Vicky right.
9. And a big bump.
And this looks like it's
Whoa.
gonna go around it.
For back 8.
Right off.
Back 8 in a zone.
Will it stop?
Fine, Alice.
Sorry. Okay, that's fine.
And it comes to rest in the back of the 12 foot.
Sorry.
Yeah. Okay.
What did you say, 14?
14, but stopped too late.
So about 13,
13,
7,
7-ish
8.
probably.
Sorry.
That's okay.
I knew I was too heavy there.
Just off nose.
Where do I need?
Christensen now taking a run at these guards.
Yep. 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 Go. Yep. Yep.
Oh, nicely done.
Nice shot, Tay.
Great shot. Gets all the guards and the one on the top of the 12-foot.
Nice.
Great shot.
Nice job, Tay.
Thanks.
I realized I forgot to put your throw.
What? Yeah, 16's fine.
16-2. Go. Tip! Just tip!
As far as you can take it. The coral back.
You've got it. Hard, girls.
16-8.
You're good.
Swinging. Keep it swinging.
Well swept.
Good sweeping. Good. Fine there.
That was right.
Yeah.
Right? Or peeling.
What is the center? I don't know.
So we're going.
It is the 6th end, and Christensen should be really focusing on trying to make a 2 here.
Yep.
He's running this guard again.
Whoa. Leave. Nice throws, Tay.
She could have drawn around one of the corner guards, or maybe drawn around the center. There's a rock at the back of the house that she could lie up in front of.
One, two,
Yeah, go then.
two,
Hard as you can, guys.
1, 2,
Really hard.
1,
Line to
2,
line. Hard. Come on, keep it coming, drag it. Keep it moving. Line's really good. Vicky. No, you're fine. Still on the SCO. Yep, hard.
Good.
Good. 16-9.
Fucking paid up, Susan. I know. So
Christensen not willing to make an offensive move here.
You want to come around it? Want to go down there and talk to her?
Because if we keep them peeling, they're going to throw on the other side of the house and be forced to 1, right?
Yeah.
Want to come down?
Looks like the front end is going to come down to try and change her mind.
I'm just thinking, like, we peel it, they're probably going to be trying to throw one over here, and then we're going to throw one more peel. I mean, just saying, if they split the house, we're going to be stuck with forced to 1 here in 6.
I don't think they're going to do that yet, though. Because I think we throw one more peel and then decide what else to do. Like, what else do you want to do? If we
Like,
draw around,
hit that one and roll to the side.
then she goes top 4.
Hit and roll to the side again. That one's not. The last
That's the problem with rock right now. Right?
The last one was even a worse guard. We're just letting them make better guards.
I think we peel.
Okay. Like the last one was like
Well, Cody, you're the skip, so
Yeah, this is
I agree
quite
with you.
Clear what she wants to do.
She is.
Good input though from the front end. She needs. She's in the 6th end here. She should try and make a deuce. And Anderson certainly wasn't incorrect by saying, "Hey, you know, at some point we're going to end up being forced to 1 here if we don't start forcing the issue." Maybe.
That's a valid point, but
The skip rules.
she does. She can clearly see a game plan in her head. When it's like that, sometimes it's not really worth getting into a
Okay.
big argument about it.
No, but you certainly like to see your front end thinking along. 4 heads out there. Might as well use them.
I wouldn't like it too close.
But you don't want to have an endless discussion. So when the skip says, "This is what I want to do," We can always discuss it later.
Doesn't work too well if this is what I want to do and then the others all win. That's mutiny on the bounty.
Well, no, it's all part of a discussion point, and that's where the coaches get involved. And
Oh, yes.
that's how you develop.
Well, we'll see what happens this time because the
We
same
will. Well, this is not
point is going to arise again, isn't it?
I don't think this is a guard, though. This looks like it's going to be in the house.
4.
They wanted it closer, but not in.
3. At your brush. For half in.
It certainly looks like it's in the house,
It
though.
does.
Sit down. Sit.
That's good.
Ooh, maybe
Whoa,
not.
whoa, 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 whoa.
Really good. Good. Really good, Andrew. That's good. I like it there.
Is that 15?
I was thinking 3-4. Because if you went for the double,
That's what you can do the head roll.
should always do a centre guard.
Okay.
Yeah, Hannah's like, no, but
Tough roll.
Can you do the
I
head
like
roll?
it. I like it. Yeah, let's make it good, guys. You got it.
You can usually tell when they don't agree when they delay playing the shot at the other end. The message is,
Well, this is a half defensive, offensive option. It is a tough shot, though. You really need to get that roll perfect. That's not going to happen. Yeah. So now that center guard's up there anyways, but it is the right color for the Americans.
I think that'll be close, Hannah.
Just give me a smidge more.
Okay,
to make it get
that's
out.
fine. Yeah.
Or it really swings. Aye, go 14 and a half. Need to make it a good one though. 14, 14, I don't know. 14, 14, 14 and a half?
If we're higher, that's fine.
Yeah, 14 and a half then.
Yeah, 14 times.
not too much conversation going on between skip and thirds from the Christensen team.
Discussing only weight. Pretty clear what everybody wants here. Good end to steal, too.
Well, it's set up for an opportunity for that at least. That shot at the front.
Line's good.
We're good for weight.
7.
A useful one for Hannah Fleming.
7.
Line's okay.
And they do line one in the back, 12 foot, remember?
8.
Oh, Carlin, yeah.
7. 7.
Vicky's still
7. Unit zone.
It's passing the guard by quite a margin at the moment.
Hard, you need to go.
They do curl quite a bit at the end though.
Yeah, certainly do finish.
Hard.
Good try, Hannah.
That one came to a grinding stop, though.
It did.
It's late in the end, and once it gets into that sliding path right through the middle of the house, they do break down fairly quickly.
9-5. You got it?
She's got no place to go with this rock, though. She can't hide anywhere, so it's probably end up open.
I'll get it.
I don't know if she can get it inside roll. It's maybe it's got to be perfect.
I don't think there's any chance of an inside roll
Well,
looking at the configuration of the studs.
If she doesn't get an inside roll, she's not making two either. So and the force will have happened
Yes.
as predicted by the front end. But still has a rock to play here.
9-5. Whoa. 9-5.
She threw
She's
that one
not
out a
going to
bit.
get the inside roll with that shot.
No, that's going to hit and roll, I think.
Hit and roll out, maybe. So he's going to stick around.
Indeed.
It does stick around. Okay, bit of a break there. Don't know if it'll come back into play here. Depends on what Fleming does now. She just isn't allowed to set up a double, that's all.
Run for a while. I can move it then. Yeah.
So the best shot here, Armand, a draw to
Well, she's got to be,
touch the front of the button 3/4 hidden.
yeah, she's got to be half hidden. She doesn't need to be fully hidden, but just enough so that there's no double on the back.
I'll put it there.
Touch less ice.
Of course, if she's fully hidden, there's a possibility of a steal too. it is a yellow rock, that short guard out front, so there's always that option of running them back and maybe doubling them out. So let's see what happens. I think Christensen could have been a little more aggressive in this end a little earlier. She's played very conservative this game.
So last stone of Hannah Fleming's. One more to go here in the 6th end.
This is curling. We've got to sweep it to get it past.
A good looking line if it gets past, and it's also a good looking weight. That's a great shot from Hannah Fleming.
That's fine.
Very good.
Does that force them to play the run back? Is it good enough to do that?
The line 2 against here. The US team.
Tough draw, tap for one.
You won't have any of it, probably.
No. Yeah. That's why. Just back 8. Maybe even back 4. Not to move it very far.
I like the run.
Yeah, just move it back here.
Yeah, the run gives you a possible deuce, but it also gives up a possible steal of 2.
Right. Yep.
It's pretty risky. Sigfridsson in the 6th end
They can't. They can't.
pops the 4 on
Right.
Eve Muirhead
They just got by this.
and takes a 7-2 lead, and that game is over. So Sigfridsson is our 5th qualifier for the quarterfinals. Muirhead does not qualify.
I honestly think the run would be easier.
No. We'd at least cut him down if I throw this. We can't give up 2 right now. Okay. Just back 4.
This isn't
See,
gonna go
they were here.
there.
I think they had a bit.
And in the other 2 games, the US have another team playing. Nina Roth and her team, who we had earlier on our show. 6 shots to 4. They are leading over the Mani team from Switzerland.
And they're in the 7th end. Manny has the hammer. And Roth is lying 2. So it's a pretty good spot.
Last qualifier game is the Japanese team. Skip Koana playing against Isabel Rana from Sweden. 4-3 in Japan's favour. Also in the 7th end.
And Verano having the hammer in the 7th.
She threw a 14. So maybe a 90 to 403.
So, yeah, really difficult shot here for Christensen.
We're now in the last shot of this 6th end for Corey Christensen. She is trying to draw to an absolute button for 1.
The weight looks all right.
She could be on the guard.
Yeah, looks not too bad, I think. Got to get past it. It just rubs it. Wish she didn't overthrow it. Only a steal of 1.
So that beautiful draw by Hannah Fleming was enough to steal the point off the Christensen team. And the Scottish team will now go ahead once more. 5 shots to 4. Going into the 7th end.
Right, first one here. Tight. Tight top 4. Yep. Right, let's just back in. I can kind of see where they were coming from about, we played down this line and it doesn't do anything, but that was the right shot, because even if you did that...
It really isn't like you just draw and you're only giving up 1. You
give
give up 2,
exactly.
it's quite much of disaster.
Yeah. Okay, guys.
So,
Stay with
point
it.
guard.
Yep.
Okay,
Yeah, let's do it.
Here you go.
Tight.
So we're going into the 7th end here at the Bern Diamond Cup. We heard the discussion there. The Scottish team didn't want to go for the force Means they want to force the Americans into one. Their force efficiency is at 57%, which is pretty good. It's very, very good force percentages.
The Scottish team.
Yeah, 57%. That's pretty good.
Okay. Let's do it.
Here we go.
And that means what?
Is forcing the opponent into no more than 1 point, no less than 1 point.
2. Mine's good.
1, 2.
Taylor.
So they would like, tactically, would like to see the Americans score 1 point in this end with the hammer, and then proceed into the 8th end tied up with in control of the hammer in the last end.
So that
Another
stone just crept over the hog line and no more.
It's not really a useful guard. It's fairly wide to the wings, and it's very long.
We've been over there before.
Yeah.
Last time we went up here, there was a gathering of stones over there. Furthest extremities of the sheet where you can have a stone lying.
Fleming would have preferred her guard to be a little closer to the house, but this is looking pretty good.
Really hard. Line's good. 3, 4. Yeah, 15 need to go.
Good looking line for
Get it in.
Vicky Wright here. Just short as well.
That's all right.
No harm at all with that one, I don't think.
Not really setting quite a bit. 4 still?
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, stick with it.
Where? 4. Yep. 5, 6. Yes, line. Only line. Yeah.
Hard! Only line!
Where? Top 4.
5! Yep!
Top 4. Yep.
Hard,
Yep.
guys, come on.
Go. Yep. Hard.
Certainly got a good line.
Go, Sarah. Yep. Yes.
Go,
Hard.
go, go! Yep!
There's been a lot of sweeping the last few stones. Last couple of ends, in fact. And I think the ice is, you can tell it's not giving her much tonight. It's the stones slot very quickly at the end of their track.
Like moving it, that's a dangerous stone.
You like that?
As you said earlier, Richard, is the last draw of the day. There's been, how many draws we had today? 5 on this ice.
This is the 5th, yep.
Yeah, so that's pretty tough for the ice. No breaks to cool down again. Settle down again. They have scraped it in between, but it's not as crisp as you'd like it. This might be on the guard. She's going to open up her own guard.
Yeah, right out, Vic. Right out.
I didn't like that long guard there anyways. I don't like the shorter guards.
Flip it 6. Chris, fine,
It's better there than where it is now, though. If you're trying to steal.
You could take our own and roll over. I like that.
Well, she's trying for the force. Not trying to steal necessarily, although
Draw over here.
some
For
point
the force, I beg your pardon.
you can switch very quickly
Yes.
from a force to a steal.
Or here, too.
Sounds like a song.
Double. Um, 4-0, 95 4-0. Yeah, it's 95 4-0.
Yeah, okay.
So Manny and Roth are all tied up in the 8th end, 6 apiece going home. Roth has
5,
the hammer.
4, whoa, 6.
Can the Americans come over here and qualify 2 teams
Needs it.
in the playoffs?
Where?
7.
Yep.
4.
I'll know in about 20 minutes, I guess.
Yep. Hard. Yep.
Maybe a little longer.
Go. Hard. Hard, Gemma.
Just short of the rings.
Close enough.
11. What? 11. Yep.
The elevator all over again.
So just removing the stone.
Oh. May it touch up.
Swing, baby. Swing. Hard, Jay.
11.
Hard, Hannah.
Totally different to the last one.
Sorry.
Okay.
Just out of the house.
Let's go, Taylor. Let's split that one.
Yeah.
Split it. Yeah.
Okay.
From the same way.
This way.
I do like that way.
You do?
We just need to touch it.
You're right.
Yeah.
You guys?
Like back 4, back 8.
Okay.
Maybe a 75. Actually, just T, Tay.
Okay.
T weight.
75. 80, 75, 80.
Okay.
Here we go, Tay.
So T-weight, draw to the centre of the house, round the red Scottish Guard.
7, 8,
9.
8, 9.
9.
Need a rub.
Needs it.
Whoa.
Close.
Whoa.
Yep.
Whoa. 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 Whoa.
Nice little split here.
Okay.
Good throw.
That's pretty good.
Good call.
And now Fleming has to be careful she doesn't give up a deuce.
Like 10 and a half.
Yeah.
Yeah, good shot there.
A bit more we actually
To lie 2.
I think we'll need it for the roll. Okay, 10 and a half.
Jennifer Dodds then, third player for Hannah Fleming's team.
Close. Yep.
Trying to go for the hit and roll off this
Whoa. Whoa.
shot out in the 12-foot circle.
Yeah. Hard. Hard. Okay.
Okay,
Is
Jen.
that the one that moved?
No.
10 and a half. Good weight. Nice weight.
Sorry, Jen. Should have stayed on it. Okay, that's fine.
So she got the hit, but not the roll. And so
Over here. Yeah. Guess you could do that.
Yellow still lying 1.
I'm trying to keep them separate.
Kind of puts both of ours.
What'd you say?
If they're staggered wrong, they could just run their red back, you know?
I like the draw. Okay.
All right. Go side, back house.
So 85.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trust it. You got it.
Yeah.
Weight's good. 4, 5.
Yep.
Can't hurt it. 5, 6. Can't hurt it.
Yep. Keep it going, guys.
5.
Keep it going. Yep. Hard. Hard. Come on. Go.
so important to lie.
Hard.
First shot here,
Hard. Go.
or first or second shot, not
Okay.
Well, this isn't even making the rings.
slowing up very quickly there. So it was a bad one.
It's letting Fleming off the hook. She got an opportunity to raise takeout here and maybe
The nose is fine.
keep
Yeah.
the center guard up with her red rock behind it.
Okay, control. Yeah.
Just off the nose a little bit. That shooter will stay as a center guard, and that red one will
Go.
might stick behind it.
Hard. Come on, Vicky.
To sweep this really hard if they're not going to miss it
Yeah,
altogether.
it's over curling. She's just going to pick it cleanly here.
Yep. Go.
Okay.
Sorry.
Hey, Jen.
Okay, Jen.
Oh.
Got caught in the hand.
It was fine.
So wait, okay.
Yeah.
How old chest?
That'll
Just got caught in my hand.
deuce is back on again for the Americans.
Here we go, Sarah.
Okay. Side was good.
Oh, that's annoying.
That's how the advantages swing back and forth
All right, Sarah, you got it.
in the game of curling. Or disadvantages.
Well, neither team making shots there, so
8.
Where?
7.
another chance to try and put this
7, 8.
second shot in the house.
7, 8.
Oh.
8.
And sweepers aren't laying the broom to this.
No, a bit heavier this time.
Bury it.
You want it back?
Needs to stick around. Needs to be second shot. It's all right.
Stopped very quickly again.
Yeah, it didn't curl that much either. I thought it'd curl more after coming down at the end.
What do you guys think?
I think try it.
I was thinking across the face.
Like this?
Try the double.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think if you go for this one, then you end up catching that, you could bring
Three in the play. You said two's not a
And
disaster.
two's is fine.
Okay. Just a half.
Just look at us. Just look at it.
Half.
Might take her own out too.
Yeah. I don't think this.
I don't mind this call though.
I don't think I'll move massively.
We're definitely playing red.
That's okay though.
Sure, but that was going to
That's
be
okay, I think.
giving our yells to.
Normal to peel.
Do you want to play red?
Yeah.
Well,
What about that, Hannah?
right now.
Yeah. No, a bit more.
So the hit and roll.
Yeah, more.
Okay.
Is that one of you got?
Not sure if we should be putting our shooter in a better position rather than just sort of hit and hope for them.
If we go for this, they're either going to have to go around that one again or sort of.
If we miss this, they're going to put a better one.
You got half it.
Normal to peel.
Yep.
Just take your time.
Trying to hit this thin enough, drive it over to the one in the 4-foot. Remove both those yellows.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
This needs to curl, I think.
Don't want to miss it completely. She's got a piece of it.
Okay, Hannah.
Needed to get a little more. If she gets this buried behind the guard, she might have an opportunity for 3 even.
Selina's right shot to go for. No. Honestly.
Well, that's done in the biting the 4-foot circle. The blue 4-foot circle is a little bit further behind the guard than it was before.
Like 85, 90. For everyone else, so maybe 90 for you?
Yeah. Sarah's saying 85.
Okay. Just trust that it's...
Like 6.
Yeah. I said just trust that it's slow. They die.
Yeah.
You got it.
Seems like,
You get this fully buried, she's going to be in a pretty good position.
5, 4, 3. Yep. All the way, guys.
Needs to be there though.
Yep. Yep. 4, 5. Yep. Hard. T-line. Hard. T-line. Switch.
Got a lot of room past the guard too though.
Healer, go. T. 10.
Wide open.
Yep. Go, Jenna. Hard. Yep.
good job.
Yep.
Good sweep.
Just wait.
Nice job.
What weight did you get?
So that draw shot gives advantage to Christensen.
You gave it a lot.
They lie 2.
Yeah. Yeah,
No double on there.
Nope.
And you were 10 and a half, so
Try this.
So this is Hannah Fleming's last stone here.
Hit and roll it across.
And US looking good to
Like this.
pick up a 2-pointer. So the hit and roll
up hard.
attempt from Hannah Fleming
Just
here.
11. Yeah. Hard.
Looks like she might got that going a bit.
This is curling that man.
Yeah, it looks
Could be
like
on the guard.
she got, well,
Could
I
be a
think
bit of
she's
a
got it.
disaster for her.
I think she's got it.
Oh no, she's good.
Good try.
Did need to sweep it though.
10-6.
So
Didn't have much rotation on that, did I?
Christensen lies one and now has a free draw shot for two, or a takeout on that red stone, whatever she would prefer. So the force of a single point didn't work out for Scotland's Hannah Fleming.
Just draws. Yeah.
Well, probably didn't unless this hits and runs.
Okay. Yeah, I like this. Let's go, Corey.
Nine, 5, 10. Whoa. Clean. Clean. Yep. Whoa. Whoa.
Looking good.
So the straight hit and stick for Corey Christensen here will give her a deuce and take her into the lead once more with those 2 points. She will be 6-5 ahead after 7 ends with 1 end of regulation time remaining.
Nice job. What are two there, guys?
Christensen leading 6-5.
Yeah, seriously.
It's hard to believe that they're going to slow down. I got a 4-0, but
Yeah.
It looks like you slid out so slow. So I was like, eh.
but they haven't really missed a peel.
Oh, they played any?
Let's make them
I thought
take
she,
one.
I thought
Yeah.
Second missed one.
Wasn't the wing?
She made. Oh, on the wing. Okay, sorry.
First one corners.
Oh.
I think intern. Times they put the first one, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, one more.
One or two.
Yeah. This year the one.
I should really not talk during the 8th end meeting.
What first time already?
I don't have any sense of the time just there. Yeah.
85 will be
Probably
good.
85. Yeah, I like
Is
85.
it a measure? It's a measure.
Tails, tails.
Feels like. Yeah, line.
So 8th end to play now.
Come on, girls, get it there.
And
Line's
Team
good.
Hannah Fleming
Top 4. Keep looking.
have the last stone advantage.
5, 4.
They'll be hoping to pick up 2 and win the game.
Hard, girls, come on. Yes.
Trailing 6-5 now.
Yes. Hard, guys. Yep. Come on, take. Go, 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 go. Okay.
Christensen team hoping to play the game in the house.
4-0. What'd you get?
So that first stone goes in.
97.
So Japanese team, Kwana, had a draw to the 4-foot to win her game, just a couple inches too long. Verona steals.
Okay.
That wasn't to win, it was to tie the game. Verona steals in the 8th, another one to win 6-4. So Verona qualified for the quarterfinals tomorrow morning. So we got 2 Swedish teams
Nice.
qualified. And
Yeah.
wrote. Manny came down to a measure last rock. Wrote managed to pick up one and is also qualified. So for the American fans, one team is in.
Get out there. Yep. Yep. Hard. Yep. Okay, whoa, whoa, where?
2, 3,
Whoa.
3.
Whoa.
3.
Heck.
Yep. 13.
Yep.
So that shot just finishing right on the centre line in front of the house. The Fleming team can't remove it. From play, they can move it around if they want.
So just quick review here. Who's qualified already? Tiransoni, Verano, Wang, Sigfridsson, Pats, Roth, and Moiseva.
Maybe up a little.
This is the last
Hey, gotta go.
game left
Really good, hard. Really good. Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Hard, Alice.
to determine the quarterfinals.
Go.
Really good, Vicky.
Nice roll.
13 on the dot. Good. Good up. Good. Really nice.
So, good shot there from Vicky Wright. Lead for Hannah Fleming.
What, 7 games to make one?
Yep. Hard. Yep. Yep. Hard, Sarah. Yep. Oh, Jenna, yep.
So, Taylor Anderson hits and rolls to the centre.
Not too bad. It's really top 8. What'd you like?
What do you think?
We like third.
I don't know. I don't think I like replacing it because we want that away. Well, it's quite early to
a lot of stones
to
to-
lie to.
We don't mind that.
Doing that kind of dunk this. You know, I think if we go there and they do sell the player,
You got that.
that way, around the centre. I was thinking that maybe.
What? Just a wee hit and flop? It's just quite early. That's the only thing.
I know.
If we threw the corner.
If we throw corner, they could go round again.
Yeah, they'll probably come from this way.
But are they? Just keep peeling. They're going to
I think we throw one more corner at the moment.
One more corner. We'll try
Two,
it
I'll go
then.
down.
We'll go home.
Let's go down.
We've still got time to bail.
Exactly.
I think the corner.
Think in the corner.
Yeah.
I'll throw this one.
You're right.
What's this one?
Sorry.
What's this one?
It's really early.
It's my number 6.
Okay.
But just keep it the same.
16.
Yep.
Line's good.
One, two.
Line's really good.
One. Just one.
Okay. Hard, girls.
Hurry.
We're over.
Hard, girls.
Over and up. Over
Keep
curling.
going.
We're over curling.
That's
Okay.
it.
Okay.
How much do you have?
I can't see.
Edge to edge. What? All of it? You have all of it? Yeah.
Yeah, that guard didn't quite cover
Yeah.
as much as she would have liked to have
You have like 10 minutes.
had it.
Yeah? Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Okay. Stay close.
And that center guard must be a bit of a concern also for Fleming.
Board plus.
Whoa.
Split up. 11-5.
Whoa.
Just gets a piece of it.
Okay.
Hits and rolls out.
Good judge.
Jen, can you move over a wee bit?
Think take this off. We couldn't do this.
I actually feel like it's favouring us just now having that, because if we take that off, if we, let's say, just peel that, they peel that, how are we going to get it through?
Yeah.
That's the only thing.
That's what I was thinking. But
Like, what do we do if we just hit and check?
we fucking whack one round.
Around the centre.
It's tight. When you put tight corner guard, they come into you, you've always got a double at the moment.
What are you thinking?
3.
redo
Come
it.
round that again. Yeah, corner guard though. Start.
Okay. I think we need to make sure we've still got an out
Yeah.
for
Well,
one.
we still got full 4 foot.
Lunel's the second.
Yeah.
What way? That's tough now.
Well, if we get this fully good, they're going to take off that guard probably.
Lunel's the second. We've got time to bail. Are they going to take off the centre?
No, corner.
Top.
Corner, right, yeah.
If we get yours good.
Yeah.
Okay, 3.
Yeah. Hit.
What do you think?
Would you like to set the guard off? Do centre guard off games, then
Yeah,
over here, break
exactly.
an
There's
extra.
a wee bit there.
Okay, got it. Ooh.
I think you just said that.
About 60.
Well, one or two options, Armin.
Well, the center guard's got to be a bit of a concern for sure. You got to make sure you have an opportunity with your last rock to at least force an extra end. She is now drawing around. It's still early enough, but
3, 4.
needs to be careful.
Clean.
4. 3, 4.
Clean. I think it's 3.
She gets this one in a good spot. It's not too bad.
Line's good.
Ali spins then.
Whoa.
3.
2, 3.
It's looking pretty good.
Good.
Needs to finish though.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it needs to be in the house.
Whoa, that's good, Alice.
Good.
Is that what they wanted? Okay.
Yeah, put your broom in front. What? Can you just put your broom in front? A bit more. A little bit more. Right there.
Could play board and just roll here.
Yeah, if we hit the guard, that's not bad.
Yeah.
Okay, just play it tight.
Board weight.
Here we go.
You got it.
Board. Yeah. Pull up. Yeah. Hard. Yeah. Up one. Yeah. Yes. Hard, Jay. Whoa.
And I'll roll into the house.
Will it join the other two into a little cluster? Yes, it will.
Nice throw.
So now the Christensen team leading 6 shots to 5 here are lying 3, all of them visible. But perhaps the most important shot they're lying is that centre guard.
I think the centre guard's our friend just now.
Fleming needs a 2 to
If we do
win
that,
the
if we
game
grab
right
it,
here
we can go tap back
with
and
her last stone advantage.
Hit and flop behind center.
or
Don't mind that.
I prefer that than going behind
Yeah.
the centre.
I call it hit
because
and
even
flop
if I
side.
bump that fully over, okay, I'm fully open, but they can still have. Oop, I hit that, but I don't think I touched it.
Yep.
Right, okay, let's do that.
Yeah. 11.
Yeah.
Okay.
11, did you say?
At some point, that center guard's going to come into play for somebody, no doubt.
Not first bite yet. No. It comes through next one, it might be different marks, but right now.
So we're going for the takeout and
She'd like to hit and roll
Little
to the
roll.
left.
to the left,
Yeah.
to her left. To our left, looking at it.
Good weight. Down a little. Hurry. Hard. Hurry. You need to go. Really need to go there, Hard. Keep on it. Hard.
Oh, she's past the guard. Is she going to stick?
Okay.
Good, Jen.
Wait, it's fine. Okay.
What time is that?
Said it's fine.
Okay.
Feet
I just-
inside.
So she's in behind the guard, partially at least. You can
That's
see
half
the guard
open
just
now.
in the top of the picture. So
Half.
from the other end, you can probably see about
you
a
have.
maximum of half of that stone, I think.
Yeah, throw hack, Sarah.
From the hacks, perhaps half a stone.
We got this.
No great harm if she hits and runs out of play here.
Hard.
She got enough of it. Just touches it.
Well, a little bit of a let off for Hannah Fleming.
Sorry, Tia. No worries.
Yeah.
So I've been 8 foot there.
That's the place, I think.
Yeah. Don't even need to be
Draw
fully
two.
behind the corner.
T-line.
Yeah, I like T-lines.
Can you remember what my tight guard was? No. Okay. I think 14 and a half. 14.
Has to be second shot though. She's gonna go there.
Okay, that's fine. Just look around about. Take your time.
So the second shot of Jennifer Dodds here in the last end of play, 8th end. In this last qualifying game, it will be Team Christensen from the US or Team Fleming from Scotland who go to the last 8.
Quite
Set
low.
it
This looks a little warm.
There's T-line back.
It's back T-line.
It's got a lot of room past the guard.
She's set.
Needs to slow down a lot.
Whoa, whoa, never, never, never. That's fine.
That's good, Jen.
When you said 10,
Oh, I genuinely thought it was
Sweepers didn't lay broom to it. There you go. Don't even look at it.
So we're now down to skip stones. The last stone, of course, belongs to Hannah Fleming, and at the moment, if they can just repeat the position of the shots, they're probably in good shape to get there too.
Right. 10.
Okay. Okay. All right.
So the shot that would get in the way of Hannah Fleming's 2 is a hit and roll in behind the guard here.
10. 9-5. Close.
9-5.
That would make it tougher.
Whoa. 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 Whoa.
So the roll, all important part of the shot.
Whoa. Whoa.
Not gonna happen.
Yep.
No, she will hit it on the nose.
Double.
Well, no, it knows it's jamming.
Well, pretty good shot here would be a hit on the nose, Armin.
Yeah, I think, well, double would be there.
Yeah, we hit and check.
What you don't want is your shooter running out of play, though.
No, that's for sure.
So if a hit on the nose is nice and simple,
Well, she can hit and roll either way. I mean, she can hit on the nose, she can hit and roll in, she can hit and roll behind the guard, she can hit and roll into that pocket. I mean,
she can hit and roll, but it won't be a pocket because it'll push the second yellow stone off to the
yeah,
left a bit
but
further.
she'd still be sitting two. The problem is
That's a key thing.
the nose hit here also leaves a double.
Yes, not an easy one though. Pretty flat double. So 6-5, Christensen is leading. 3 stones to go, 2 for Fleming and 1 for Corey Christensen.
The ice will start cooling down now. All the teams are off the ice. Nobody left out there anymore except this game.
10 and a half. 10. 10 and a half.
Oh,
We're really up.
oh.
10 and a half.
Stay cool. Clean. Whoa, whoa. 10 and a half. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Clean. Clean.
Got a nose.
Pretty good shot from Hannah Fleming.
Hannah, fine. Go. Just play the hit and roll.
Good freeze.
You can hit and roll behind the center guard. You can hit and roll over on top of the red one. You can double out the red one.
Not really. I guess if we freeze, no, I don't like that. Because if we freeze, they're gonna try the other one to make. This one's gonna go. Maybe the shooter will go too. Right? I don't really like that though.
Like we can't hit.
They
only need.
He's through it. Except we might have to put. Oh, we can put the same turn.
Same turn.
Same turn. Yeah. You guys like that? I like the freeze, but whatever you're more confident in throwing.
C final here.
Okay.
Looking for the last team to qualify for the quarterfinals tomorrow morning.
Yeah,
at
let's do this.
8:30. We'll be showing
Yeah,
that
exactly,
game.
cool. I mean, even. if we
And a
over-
semi-final
if we
and a
can't
final.
overroll it, so like I'd rather broom it so they have to sweep it. Yeah.
Is
That
that going
game
to jam on the
will
yellow and stay
feature
in?
Binyu Wang
Yeah, if we roll all the way over there, nice.
from China and Nina Roth from the USA.
Okay, so we were like here last time.
A little bit more, right there.
Let's go there.
We hit a dead nose. I wouldn't mind just down a little less. Because they didn't sweep it, really, right? No.
What was the last one?
10-2. 10-25.
Could throw board at it.
I like throwing the same way, just less ice.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go here then. Good time.
Oh, there was something. Let's undo it, yeah.
So, Hannah Fleming and her team lie 2 red stones, both of them in the full 8-foot circle. Christensen lying 3rd shot and 4th shot. This is her last stone of the game. And I think she's going to take that out and lie 2nd shot.
10-5. Close. Yep. 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 Hard. Hard. Yep.
Frantic sweeping here to hold the line.
She has to
Brought
get
too far.
enough of it. She's just haired it.
Oh,
Hannah doesn't have to throw her last rock.
the 2 shots to Scotland without throwing the last stone here for Hannah Fleming's team. And they will qualify in last spot for the
Good game, luck. Good game, luck.
quarter-final games tomorrow morning. So with that steal of 2 points, with that score of 2 points, without having to play the last stone, Hannah Fleming edges the game against Corey Christensen 7 shots to 6. So join us tomorrow for play starting at 8:30 a.m. local time here in Bern. Until then, I would like to wish everyone a very good night from me, Richard Harding, and from Armin Harder.
Good night, everybody.